And so I know this world very well. I know it very intimately. And that was my entryway into Aisha.
I'm a new storyteller in this industry, and I don't think there are a lot of storytellers with my POV and actively working as directors. So it comes, with the territory of being a new voice. I see the world through a different lens, and so I'm just pivoting the camera for the audience.
Congratulations on this wonderful film. Anna, I'm going to start with you. What a lovely, powerful performance. How did you approach this girl and finding the truth in what she's going through?
Aisha's a woman I've known my whole life. She, in many ways, is my mother. My mother also immigrated from Senegal to Houston, and she did it for the reasons Aisha does, which was to build a better life for me and for herself. And so I've known her. I've known her my whole life. And I know this world very well. I know the world of being immigrant and alien, the world of assimilating and surviving. Between myself personally and witnessing my mother do that, when she first got to the States, in order to make do, she learned how to braid hair. And she did that for about 1.5 years. And then she went into more domestic work and held a daycare center out of our home, and then went into work for private families. And so I know this world very well. I know it very intimately. And that was my entryway into Aisha.
I haven't seen my son in almost a year.
Your son?
Yes, I need to bring him here. Very soon, Lamin.
Always very soon.
The spirits are trying to warn you. Do not ignore the signs.
Now, Nikyatu, I was like struggling for a minute there, but I'm so moved by this film because this is not a story that's told often. Why this tale? And I mean, now you're jumping into Night of the Living Dead. What a
Yes, she did.
Oh Lord, they should have never sent that press release out.
I know, but how do you how do you go from that to that? And it's just such a beautiful film. This is such a beautiful film.
Well, it's an honor, so I hope my reaction is not misconstrued. The press release went out so early that it's like, you're learning to talk about that next project in real time.
Yeah.
But Nanny, I'm a new storyteller in this industry, and I don't think there are a lot of storytellers with my POV and actively working as directors. So it comes, with the territory of being a new voice. I see the world through a different lens, and so I'm just pivoting the camera for the audience to see the world in a similar way. And so, origin story, pieces of my mother's story as well. This is what Anna and I have in common, is that both of our mothers are West African women who had to take a lot of jobs for survival that were below them, in spite of their potential, in spite of their aspirations. And so that was the way in. But I love horror's ability to guide an audience into seeing the world in a way that is thrilling, interesting, exciting, allows the audience to be brave, but also enters through a different gaze.
Yeah, and it's a really marvelous world that we haven't seen in a horror film, really. And I think you did a marvelous job, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, I saw you got wrapped up. I can't wait to talk more about Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, I can't wait either. Once I get my talking points.